Hi everyone, this is Paris Debono of the Fortune Teller Shop, and today we're going to do some Lenormand Love readings, and I'm going to be using my Lenormand New Wave deck that I've made. This is a deck I've designed, and I'm going to go through every card briefly and talk about what each card can mean in a love reading. So I'm going to give one or two word associations. Rider is a hot young lover. Clover can be a bit of fun, short-lived luck. Ship, long distance, travel may be involved. House, home, family, stability. Tree, slow and steady, could be boring. Clouds, confusion. Snake, another woman involved. Coffin, ending, boring. Flowers, fun, playful. Scythe, cutting, ending. Whip, sexy but punishing. Birds, talking and nervousness. Child, playful and immature. Fox, sly and cunning. Bear, power struggles. Stars, aspirations. Stork, new beginnings and travel, could be a baby on the way. Dog is friend zone. Tower is lonely. Garden, meet many people, socialize. Mountains, very difficult. Road, many choices to take. Mice, worry and nervousness. Heart, love and affection. Ring, commitment, could be a marriage involved. Book is a secret, more to learn. Letter is talking. Man is the male client. Woman is the female client. Lily is sexy and wise. Sun, have fun, enjoy. Moon, emotional, moody. Key, keep things open. Fish, there's plenty of fish. Anchor, slow and steady does it. And cross shows that it's a burden. Okay, so now we're going to get to the readings. So you need to think of a question that you want to know about. Now think of love and relationships, and you're going to get the opportunity to actually ask two questions in this video. The first question will be a 2-card spread. The second question will be a 5-card spread. So think of your question and choose one of the following numbers. Let your intuition guide you to one of the following numbers. You can pause the video until you've got your question clear in your mind. If you chose number 1, you got the mice and the cross. These are both difficult for a love question. The mice represents nervousness, hiding out, being timid, being scared, and the cross is telling you to stop the card before it. So the cross stops the mice, telling you to stop worrying, stop being nervous, stop hiding out. The cross also can mean a burden too. So it's sort of saying here that you may be overly stressing and overly burdening yourself. Stop it. If you chose number 2, you got the mountain and the road. This looks like a big decision has to be made. The road means which way do you want to go, left or right. It also can mean a long road ahead. The mountain represents roadblocks or bumpy road. It often can mean something heavy and something burdensome. So this pairing looks like you need to move away from some heavy burdened blockage. If you chose number 3, you got the garden and the anchor. The garden can represent meeting many people, being seen in the public. It can represent interactions with many. The anchor represents steady stability. Sometimes it could mean avoid being stubborn or stuck in the past. So I think the garden is telling you to enjoy yourself, don't be so serious. I think the anchor is also saying to be clear about what you want, but don't be too much of a stickler, too much of a stubborn mentality about it. Okay, so that was the 2-card spread. Now we're going to get to the 5-card spread. So you can ask the same question again for more information, or you can ask another question related to your love. So this time you can choose one of the following numbers: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. So think of your love question, focus on one of the numbers, allow your intuition to guide you to the right number for you and for your message. If you chose number 1, you got fish, snake, man, dog, tower. So the fish and the snake looks like plenty of women, plenty of interference. Money issues may have been a problem in the past. If you are thinking of a man, this is your man in the middle. If you are a man, this is talking about you. The man card is looking at the dog, which shows that he needs to be friends first. He needs to gain trust. The tower represents someone who's a little bit defensive or doesn't let people in very easily. So he may have been tangled up with an ex-girlfriend or an ex-partner. There may have been some money issues. It's going to take him some time to get over that and trust again. So be aware that he may be closed or defensive. If you are a man, you may be healing, needing time to recuperate, and perhaps you need a friend more than a relationship at this time. If you chose number 2, you got tree, key, letter, clouds, stalk. Tree represents health and well-being and slow growth. The negative side of a tree could be a bit boring, but generally it is about stability and slow growth and patience. The key represents opening up, and the letter means opening up communication. So lots of nice, steady communication, grounded communication is needed. Now ahead of you, you have the clouds, which is lots of confusion and uncertainty and even worry. And then the stalk is telling you to go into a new beginning, a new chapter, a new phase. Now the stalk could represent going backwards and forwards as well. If you think of stalks, they go back to the same nest over and over again. So what I think this is telling you is you need patience to open up your communication in a stable manner, and notice that the path ahead or the road ahead is unclear and changeable. The stalk also means you can rise above and you can see things from a higher level and a higher perspective. Perhaps you need a new horizon to see which way this relationship's going to go. If you chose number 3, you got ship, whip, stars, house, and moon. So the ship represents traveling and making your way forward, but the whip is indicating lots of difficulties and challenges. The whip can be a sexual card as well in Lenormand cards, and especially in a love question. But sometimes it can mean punishing repetitive behavior. The stars looks like a lot of hopes, a lot of dreams. Sometimes it means be careful of being too pie in the sky or dreamy about things. The house represents stability, needing to ground yourself. Also, it could indicate family may be a strong influence or even tradition. And then the moon is representing your personal reflection. It could also indicate other people's interference or perception may be influencing you very strongly, especially family. Looks like other people's opinions are influencing this question and your love life. If you chose number 4, you got clover, fox, book, bear, and sun. So clover means fun and enjoyment, a little bit of luck. Fox is a very tricky card in a love question. Often that means deception, perhaps unfaithfulness. The book emphasizes this because the book tends to be secret knowledge or hidden information. Bear tends to be a little bit overpowering or dominating in a love question. And then the sun represents clarity, but also success in the sense of personal success. So this one looks more like look after yourself and avoid conflict or deception. If you feel like something is tricky and there's power games and secrets, it's probably best for you to shed light upon it, the sun, and even walk away if it's not healthy for you. The sun usually represents big luck, but it's usually luck in your success, not so much in a relationship. This one looks like a power game and a power struggle. Do what's right and healthy for you. If you chose number 5, you got rider, scythe, child, ring, lily. So the rider can be a bit of a player, and then the scythe represents cutting away, so cutting away the player behavior. Then we've got the child. Now child could be a new beginning, but it could also represent childish behavior. So it's almost like a theme. It's almost like cut away from the player, be aware of being childish. And then it gets very serious. The ring is about commitment. It's about being mature and committed to someone or something or a relationship and being quite serious about things. And then the lily is about growing and blooming and being mature as well. The lily is a flower, so that could mean attraction, but it's also a regal type of flower, which means maturing and being wise and being grown up and being adult. So I think the ring and the lily are telling you that over time and with commitment, something can bloom quite beautifully. If you chose number 6, you got coffin, woman, birds, heart, and flowers. So the woman is looking at the coffin, so it shows an ending of something. If you are a woman, it's telling you, be careful of being stuck on something that's already ended in the past. Then you have the birds. Birds represents networking, talking, twittering, information, being social. Then you've got the heart, love, affection, attraction, putting your heart out there. So heart birds could be talking with love, communicating in a loving way. Then you've got the bouquet or the flowers, which is again beauty, feeling connected, advertising yourself, being seen. If you think of a flower, it opens up and then bees can be attracted to it. So it's about you being open and attractive. So this is a very nice ending to this reading. The heart and the flowers shows there's a lot of potential, a lot of love and affection energy. All you need to do is turn yourself away from the past and open up to a glorious new future and communicate what you want. So that was the Yellow New Wave Lenormand deck by Paris Debono at the Fortune Teller Shop.